Hey, Clarksville Outdoors again, and again, friend Dale Grandstaff, TWRA officer. What's going on back here?
Okay, we every year, starting in January, late January, into February, we start baiting turkeys up. And just so happen we've got a flock in town in the city of Clarksville. We've had some complaints on there's approximately 150 to 200 birds here. So we wanted to knock the population down a little bit. So we went around to the neighbors and we said, you know, we know you like the turkeys, but some people complain just a little bit about them because there's beginning to get too many of them. So what we've done, we baited the side up. You can possibly see the corn.
Hey, y'all listen up.
We put a side out, corn. Got these turkeys coming in. The turkeys are coming in eating the corn, and we've got we set a trap box up, and we've got all these volunteers, some of them from Montgomery Central High School, and then some agency volunteers, and then some of the neighbors came over. But when these birds come in on the corn, we sit there and have a rocket. We shoot over them, net comes over them. Normally doesn't hurt any of them. I think I've been trapping for about 5 years now. I've lost 2 birds.
If that moves, we should be good. See it jump up to 100.
Okay, so you're good to go?
It's good to go. It's wired, ready to go. It's wired correctly. This is our actual blaster. And I just take each end of that wire, hook it into there, and then to test it, I look for that red light.
There it is.
It's ready to go.
Ready to rock.
What do you think, Mitch? Squirrel scared him. Shoot, what do you think? Get ready, here we go. Okay. Going for the shot.
I've lost 2 birds, so normally you don't have any problems with it. These birds are all going to go to Chattanooga. We got the officers from Chattanooga on their way right now. We'll load these up in our trucks. We'll do a handoff somewhere along the interstate, and they'll go to Chattanooga and be released by noon today. And they're fine. We have Austin Peay graduate students. They're here taking some blood samples. They're doing a study on the turkeys and checking, I think, something about ticks and diseases. Possibly you'll have to check with them about that. But basically, we just wanted everybody to know in the neighborhood, we're in the Rudolph Town subdivision. In this area, we are not going to take all the birds. By no means do we want to take all the birds, because we want them to enjoy them. We're just taking a few to kind of knock the population down a little bit. They're going to a great area where there's no turkeys to repopulate that area. They're not going to be harmed in any way. They're not going to, we've had, I want to quell a little rumor, we've had a few people say that we're trapping birds at times and taking them to our own personal farms. The officers are taking them to their own personal farms.
I wish I had a farm.
Well, you know, you could take these birds and put them on a 2,000-acre farm. There's no guarantee they're going to stay there. You know, Montgomery County, every county in the middle Tennessee area has tons of turkeys. You know, so they're going to a place that needs them. We have NWTF chapters get together, talk to landowners, and they said, yeah, put them on our place. We'll watch them, make sure nobody goes in and hunts them, and they'll.
Jamie? Not as good as the one did on Joanna though. That one was all over her hand, everywhere.
got her legs. There you go. She's comfortable. Yeah. She being good to you, I know. That other one just got really salty just because you let a little tea go on right. No. Curious little animal.
We need some help.
Whoa. Gotta go like that.
Yeah.
I gave mine up. What is it? So funny.
Did you quit? I
All right. Your name, sir?
Steve Hamilton.
I think I got that part.
Good.
Welcome to Clarksville Outdoors. I believe I saw you kind of overseeing drawing of the blood from the turkeys.
Yes.
And now, what's this all about? Why are we doing that for?
Well, we're working. We're with Austin Peay, and we're working with a professor down at Middle Tennessee State University, and he's collecting blood to look for the organism that causes the southern relative of Lyme disease down there. So there's a parasite that we find in the blood of people down here that causes a star eye, they call it, southern tick associated rash illness. And since the birds are here and residents, and they get fed on by the lone star tick, which is our most common tick and which appears to be the carrier for this,
Okay.
they want to look at the turkeys to see whether the occurrence is in our birds here. And I think some of the results from last year indicate that they do have some down here in the resident birds.
So, if they do, if it shows up, what kind of impact is that going to have on the turkey flock or bird, if you whatever?
Yeah, the birds seem to tolerate it really well. It doesn't seem to cause any illness in them, but it probably is associated with the Lyme-like disease that we see in humans down here occasionally.
So, is it possible for them to pass it on in some form or fashion?
No, it would take the being bitten by the tick that was carrying it. The birds are not a threat, either handling or eating them or anything like that. It's not.
That was my question.
Yeah.
So people that hunt them and eat them wouldn't be in danger.
No, indeed. So
strictly voluntary work, I'm sure.
Well, we've got a small contract with them. It's allowed me to hire a couple students to work on this for the last 3 years, and it's a pretty good relationship for them and for us, and we've been enjoying it.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Nothing friggin' hot. Where are they going to?